everybody. We're heading out here to do a quick hunt again to see him. Yeah, it's gonna be about probably time we get down there and get in there and get set up, probably about a 3-hour hunt, 2.5, 3-hour hunt. But sorry about the windshield wiper noise. Back raining, I hope it quits. It's supposed to. If it does, hopefully I don't get them deer on their feet moving. But got the longbow again, so we're meat hunting today. We're only going in about 100, 150 yards up the spot that I really like hunting. I usually have good luck seeing deer. I'm just gonna be I'd like to already been on down there because I want to go into that spot, but I want to cut to my right a little bit to try to get a little bit closer to where the deer are coming through than what I was when I was down there, hunting with compound and stuff. I want to try to keep my shots within, within 15 yards. So that's the plan. I'll get back to you when I get down there and get headed in. Hopefully we have a good day. Alright guys, we're heading in here. Made it down here, we're heading in. Got a little long hike ahead of us, about 150 yards. It's one of them close spots. Hopefully we get on a deer to see him, but I'm still sicker than a dang dog. It rained a little bit ago on my way down here, but it ain't raining now. The way the Weather Channel looks, it ain't gonna rain no more, so hopefully I don't end up coughing like that all freaking evening or won't see nothing. But I gotta try to get across this slippery ass creek. Ooh, them rocks, oh boy, it's gonna be fun. Them rocks are slicker than snot. Whew, I better try to cross down here. Holy crap. She's a little bit slippery. I don't want to get my dang feet wet. Only got hiking boots on. We made it. But I wear hiking boots most of the time. Don't even see any real fresh tracks coming off of this trail because they got right across the creek and the deer crossed too. But I don't see no fresh tracks. But it's been dry, so the ground's been hard. But we're gonna get over here and pick out a tree, and then I'll get back to you. I'm almost up here to where I'm going, guys. I'm breathing hard. Their lungs full of that old darn stuff, the flu or whatever I got. I ain't gonna let it get me down. I'll sweat it out of me or something. I've been seeing a lot of rubs coming in here that wasn't in here 2 weeks ago. Looked like from a small deer, but small buck. But the only thing that does concern me is back here. I didn't show it on video. I didn't video because it's pretty gruesome. But I found a dead deer that I guess somebody either shot in gun season, didn't find it or something. Gun season just ended Sunday. Today's Tuesday. But something's got a hold of it. And its guts is all hanging out. And you can tell it's been laying there for probably a week or so. I don't know. It's been laying there a while. But all these buck rubs I'm seeing wasn't in here 2 weeks ago. The last time I was in here was the day before buck season, which was about 2.5 weeks ago. None of these rubs was in here then. We did see that 8-point down here, so there's still a buck in here. Well, if he made it through gun season. But those rubs look fresh, like I didn't walk up to none of them, but they look like they could still be, just from yesterday or something. But I didn't walk up to them to really check. But I'm about right here where I'm going to go in at, so I'll probably turn the camera off and then get set up, and then I'll get back to you. Alright, I'm in here where I normally go. But I usually go, there's an old balloon laying right up there. I usually go right up in there. Most of the deer are using these trails right here, and there's fresh tracks on these trails. You can see right there where there's fresh tracks, and right here. So they're using this trail, and they're using it more. So with the longbow, I want to be closer. So I found what I think is going to be my killing tree right here, and I ain't going to be getting up very high. Probably just going to get right up in there. I'll have all this cover in front of me, and all that stuff back in here. And they're gonna be coming from over in here, so of all that stuff blocking me, and I get right up in there, that'll give me about a 8-yard shot right here if I can get one to come through. There's another trail right up there, which is about 15 yards. So as long as they're anywhere from up there and below, I'll be good. But you can see they're using this trail right here a lot. So I'm gonna stick my fat butt right there. And ain't gonna be but maybe 12 feet off the ground. Maybe 10, 12 feet off the ground, but with all that cover, man, I'll be tucked in, they'll never know I'm around. So let's get set up and let's get us deer seating. All right, guys, we're in here set up. Got about, it's 20 to 30, so we got about 2 hours and 40 minutes. I might have to keep hearing something. Can't tell what it is. We're set up in this spot I showed you there. After I got up in here, I'm not sure if it's going to work. I've got plenty of cover right here below me. From about middle of my stomach, in between my chest and my belly button, about middle of my stomach, down, I got good cover. From there up, I'm pretty open, and I'm only 10 feet off the ground, and with this trail, where this ridge runs off, this trail's right here. If they use the upper trail, I'll be good. But if they use this lower trail, they're gonna bust me, I'm afraid, right here. They're gonna bust me right here at freaking 10 yards. And I ain't gonna be able to get a shot because I'll be kind of facing towards me. From on the ground, the setup looked better. But once I got up here, it don't look the best. I'm looking around, I just don't see anything any better. You never know, you see what happens. I'll show you how I'm set up here. As you can see, I got the one trail right here in front of me, 5 yards. I got all this cover right here, but you can tell that trail right there. I have a feeling they'll bust me right there. Sorry, I had to switch camera modes. I was on the wrong one, but I have a feeling if they come in, they're gonna bust me right there. I mean, as long as I'm sitting still, I got plenty of cover from all these other cedars out through here if they're coming, because that trail goes up and comes down through here. If they come through up here on that second trail, I think I'll be real good. I got plenty of cover from up there, and I can shoot them. You know, I got openings up in here, one over here, and right out here. See, right out here in front of me, I got all kinds of openings right here. But if they come right here, I mean, it's one of them can't miss spots. But well, I better not say that. Won't come in and I'll miss it now. But I have a feeling if they come through, there's enough cover. They won't see me. They get right there, they're gonna see me. If I had a face mask, I'd feel a little more comfortable, but I don't have one with me. I might see if I can't break some of these green limbs off here and maybe build me up a little blind right here. I don't know what kind of tree that is, or bush, or maybe an autumn olive bush. But like I said, them deer come from over that way. They bed over in there. They bed back in here behind me and all this autumn olive up through there. And then once you get on over there about 300 yards or so, there's private. They come off that private, working their way this way. They work their way this way. Head out to these ag fields out here behind me. I don't know what's planted in them this year. I know whatever he planted was late planting. It's only maybe that tall. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's some kind of winter wheat or rye, or I don't know. I don't know nothing about that kind of stuff. So I don't know what it is. But like I said, we're just in here for an evening hunt. Got the old longbow. Matter of fact, I need to knock me up an arrow here. Kind of dumb not to have an arrow knocked on it. Got the old longbow. Got the Zwickey Deltas, 170 grains with a 100 grain brass insert. A total 270 grains on front. Total arrow weight's at like, I think right at 500 grains. So I'd like to be a little more, but I'm only pulling 40, I think right at 46, 47 pounds. So I mean, it's got decent speed behind it. But I practice a lot walking around, just shooting into the ground, into leaves, and and stuff, just shooting at leaves or whatever. Throw a pop bottle out, and it penetrates to the ground, and it'll blow clear through a piece of metal. That old Ripley old roofing metal, galvanized or whatever. It'll blow clear through that from 20 yards. I ain't gonna shoot at no deer unless it's within, less than 20 yards, preferably 15 and under. I might go ahead and take a practice shot here, because usually I like to take a practice shot just to get the feel for it out of the tree. I'm new to this. This is my first year doing this, but I was taking it after, once getting ready to get down, but I might go ahead and take one. I took one the other day when I first got in there. I might go ahead and take one now, because this bow's pretty quiet, so if I go ahead and shoot into the ground, I ain't gonna spook nothing. I don't believe. And was that arrow stuck in the ground right down there? Here it comes by. It might draw his attention to it instead of me. And he might go up there and smell it, and that'll stop him right where I want him to pop him. But anyway, we'll settle in here and see what happens. We got, like I said, probably about 2 hours and 2.5 hours to sit here. Daylight left. If we can get on something. Alright guys, y'all might make fun of me here, but don't matter, man. You gotta do what works sometimes. I blinded myself in here. I'll show you. I'll take the camera off the mount. Alright, all this was open before. As you can see, it was all open. I took my pull-up rope, weaved it in over here, weaved it up there and hung these limbs off of these green limbs. I got plenty of cover. It looks like it's open more with the camera, but as you can see, it's covered in pretty good. I took all this and I took my pull-up rope and hooked it over here. Put all this cover up through here. It's not got cover, so something comes in, I got something to break me up until they get right here in front of me, which hopefully I can pull this off if they come down that trail. If they get right there, I got them. Once the tree gets behind this tree right here in front of me, I'm gonna draw. Once they step right there, I got it in 5 yards. Got a deer coming off the ridge up here above me. So I've got to set the camera right here. I don't know if it'll come my way or not. Gotta get my bow and everything, get ready. Alright guys, I just made it back to the car. Seen that one deer coming off the ridge there when I couldn't get the camera up there because I had to grab my bow, so I just put the camera where I was planning on coming through to get a shot, but it was angled towards the right and it must have kept on going towards the right because It never did come my way. I don't know if that dead deer that's laying up there that is all rotting up is might be to deter them from coming out right there or not, but it angled to the right, and I guess, and then I lost it. The more the cedars got so thick you can't see, and of course you can't hear nothing. But so I don't know, if I get to hunt tomorrow, I'll have to come up with a different game plan and maybe hit a different spot or something. But thank y'all for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.